All right, tech lovers, buckle up, because Apple might just be preparing something insane behind the scenes. The long-awaited M5 Mac Mini, a machine that could redefine what compact performance means in 2025. And trust me, if you thought the M4 Mac Mini was impressive, this next-generation beast might leave you absolutely speechless. The internet is buzzing with leaks, code references, and insider whispers that suggest Apple's smallest desktop is about to get the biggest upgrade of its life. From Apple's secret code names found buried deep inside macOS Tahoe code, to high-performance chip architecture that rivals full-blown workstations, the upcoming M5 Mac Mini seems ready to prove that small size doesn't mean small power. But what exactly is Apple planning? How fast will it be? And most importantly, is it finally time for the Mac Mini to step into the spotlight as a creator's dream machine? Let's dive deep into every leak, every rumor, and every possibility shaping this powerful new Mac. Now, according to multiple tech insiders, including Apple Insider, Mac Rumors, and Tom's Guide, Apple is quietly testing two Mac Mini models with internal identifiers J873s and J873G, which are believed to represent the M5 and M5 Pro versions. These names popped up inside macOS Tahoe's internal builds, hinting that Apple is already running performance tests on next-gen silicon. This is the same kind of breadcrumb trail we saw months before the M3 and M4 Macs were officially announced. So yes, these leaks carry real weight. The biggest question now is timing. Some sources claim Apple might tease the M5 Mini as early as late 2025, while others insist it'll drop in mid-2026, once the new MacBook Pro and iMac updates roll out. That would fit Apple's usual pattern: notebooks first, desktops next. But if Apple wants to make a big year-end splash, a surprise reveal in November 2025 could easily steal the show. But let's talk power, because this is where things start to get seriously exciting. Apple's M5 chip is rumored to bring a significant jump in both CPU and GPU performance while maintaining incredible efficiency. Some early benchmarks leaked from Apple's internal labs suggest up to a 25-30% boost in multi-core speed compared to the M4, and almost double the AI acceleration performance, thanks to a redesigned neural engine optimized for on-device machine learning. That means faster rendering, smoother real-time 4K and 8K editing, lightning-fast app switching, and an overall experience that feels buttery smooth even under heavy load. Imagine editing high-res footage, running complex music production sessions, or handling advanced coding workflows, all in a box smaller than your lunch tray, and that's the real magic of the Mac Mini. It's quiet. It's compact, yet it packs the punch of a full desktop. And with the M5, Apple might finally bridge the gap between small desktop and studio powerhouse. Rumors are flying that the M5 Pro variant could even come with a 12-core CPU and 18-core GPU, offering workstation-level performance without the noise, size, or power draw of a tower. Combine that with next-gen Thunderbolt 5 support, possibly Wi-Fi 7, and you're looking at a connectivity monster built for serious creators, developers, and even gamers who crave raw speed. Now here's the interesting part. Apple is reportedly keeping the same iconic aluminum design for the M5 Mac Mini. No flashy redesign, no see-through panels, just that sleek, minimalist aesthetic we all love. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because the M4 Mac Mini already introduced an upgraded thermal system and more efficient cooling, so it's likely Apple will reuse that proven design while focusing all its engineering muscle on what really matters: performance and AI integration. And yes, AI is the big word here. Apple has been heavily integrating on-device intelligence across macOS and its apps, and the M5's neural core is rumored to take that to a whole new level. We're talking real-time transcription, smart audio cleanup, faster photo processing, and AI-enhanced workflows that feel effortless. The new macOS codenamed Tahoe will likely feature deep AI tie-ins, optimized specifically for the M5 chips. Another hot rumor points toward Apple, including a new ultra-fast storage controller, delivering up to 10 Gbps transfer speeds, meaning your system will boot faster, load projects instantly, and handle massive files with ease. Combine that with upgraded unified memory options, possibly up to 48 GB or even 64 GB on the Pro version, and you've got a desktop that could easily handle Hollywood-level production work. This isn't just a tiny box anymore. It's a mini supercomputer disguised as a minimalist cube, and let's not forget Apple's growing focus on sustainability. The M5 Mac Mini could be Apple's most eco-friendly desktop yet, built using 100% recycled aluminum and featuring components sourced with lower carbon emissions. Small, efficient, powerful, and environmentally responsible. That's a combo Apple loves to market, and one that resonates deeply with the modern audience. But with all this excitement, there's still a big question. Price. Will Apple raise it? Possibly, but not dramatically. Insiders predict the base M5 Mac Mini could start at around $699, while the M5 Pro version might land somewhere near $1,099 to $1,299 depending on configuration. For what's inside, that's still incredible value, especially for small studios, editors, or anyone who wants Apple performance without spending MacBook Pro money. Now let's talk real-world possibilities. Imagine a world where the M5 Mac Mini becomes the centerpiece of creative workstations across the world, from YouTubers editing cinematic footage, to musicians mixing tracks in Logic Pro, to AI developers training models faster than ever. This could be the Mac Mini's defining moment, the generation that finally transforms it from entry-level desktop to creator's secret weapon. And judging by Apple's recent push toward professional-grade chips in smaller enclosures, that shift feels almost inevitable. Of course, not everything is confirmed. Some leaks are still blurry, like whether the M5 Ultra version will eventually come to the Mac Mini or stay exclusive to the Mac Studio. Others question whether Apple might even rename it or merge it into a new Mac Studio Mini lineup. But what's clear is that Apple's desktop roadmap is more exciting than it's been in years. With the M5 architecture promising next-level AI capabilities, faster graphics, and smarter energy management, Apple seems to be building toward an ecosystem where every Mac, from laptop to desktop, performs like a professional-grade machine. And if you're wondering how all this ties into Apple's long-term vision, think about this. The company is pushing hard toward on-device intelligence, privacy-first AI, and deep software-hardware integration. The M5 Mac Mini fits perfectly into that story. It's not just a computer, it's a foundation for the AI-driven future of macOS. You won't need to rely on cloud-based tools for intelligent tasks. Your Mac will handle them locally, instantly, and securely. So what should you expect? Think M5 with enhanced AI, faster performance, next-gen connectivity, possibly Wi-Fi 7, and Thunderbolt 5. Expect more RAM options, better SSD speeds, and silent power that outperforms machines twice its size. Expect a device that's small enough to disappear on your desk, yet powerful enough to redefine what's possible in creative computing. And here's the best part. Apple's secrecy only adds to the hype. Every time we see new macOS code leaks, every time a test unit ID pops up in the backend, every time an insider tweet hints at desktop testing, the excitement grows. Because deep down, we know Apple doesn't build something this advanced just to make minor upgrades. The M5 Mac Mini could be Apple's stealth weapon, a compact device capable of shaking up the entire PC landscape. So the question isn't just when it's coming. The question is, are you ready for it? Because when Apple finally drops the M5 Mac Mini, it won't just be another desktop release. It'll be a statement that innovation doesn't need to be loud, flashy, or oversized. Sometimes it comes in a small silver box that sits quietly on your desk and changes everything. If you've made it this far, hit that like button, subscribe for more cutting-edge Apple news, and tell us in the comments, what's the one feature you're hoping the M5 Mac Mini will have? Do you want better ports, more RAM, AI power, or just more speed for your workflow? Because one thing's for sure, the future of computing is getting smaller, faster, and smarter. And Apple's M5 Mac Mini might just be leading the charge.